Yeah. Yeah, I told Marv that. Yeah. You know, yes. You know, took the swindles downtown. But not to the station where they belong. Yeah, oh, yeah. I'll get back to it. So you're a new cat around town, right? Yeah. Okay, you look like a new cat to me. Hold on one sec. Oh. Really takes the sting out. You know what I mean? Yeah, where you from? Where'd you come from? Okay, well, my friends are more like acquaintances. Could really use guys like you around here. Yeah, my friend, acquaintances are looking, we don't specialize in true crime, we specialize in the crime. So, I'm looking for a guy, I don't know if you've seen him around, his name's Marv. He's got like a tannish, more like an orange hair. It's like a real bad, you know what, around him, right? Okay, so, yeah, I'm doing some kind of stalking tonight. I'm trying to find this guy. He can be quite rough around the edges a little bit, but, you know, he knows his way around the city. I hope you do too, cowboy, because things aren't looking too bright around here. You know, I got a couple of girls I know that are trying to help me find this guy, but, you know, last time he tried to chloroform one of the girls I knew, and it wasn't pretty. I'll say the ending of it wasn't pretty at all, but, you know, when, you know, trying to, you know, you fight crime, you're in law of crime for so many years, you just get tired of having to run, trying to get after one person, trying to get after this guy, and you just don't know what to do with him. Not anymore, it's just like, where do I run? Hey Marv, is that you, Marv? Marv? No. See, I'm losing I've been drinking too much black whiskey. Must be the black whiskey. Pardon me, cowboy. Oh, really knocks the edges out. Yeah, cowboy. So explain, you're investigating. Okay, you're investigating, okay. Need to find a man by the name of Marv, M-A-R-V, like I said, orange tan hair. He's about 6'3". Really rough around the edges, really rough. Crazy guy. I mean, he talks about he you know, I know his wife and kids died and everything. He jumps out of cars going down in the lakesides and bars, whatever else, and you know, really bad investment. And you know, I've seen this guy, like, he surprised me because he's not even a cage fighter, but yet he can really mess some people up. I've seen him literally take his hand, literally smash somebody's face into a brick wall. They were dead right on contact. And these people are, yeah. But anyway, if you want to join me, we'll know our place. Matter of fact, I need to go get something soon. Man, the depths and the trials of everything we've had to deal with in the city for so long. Yes, okay. There's no telling where the start or ending of death will be. Death can start anywhere and end anywhere. We don't ever know. You don't ever know. So we have to, we need to be wise about how we're moving around here, Chief. Okay? We need to be wise. See, it wasn't, I think about 15 years ago, I just came in here. You know, it wasn't as bad. It was different. It was a different time back then. And it's just like now, it's just like everything seems so much different than it used to be, cowboy. And so it's just like, where do we go? You know, where do we go from here? You know, and I've been chasing this guy. It seems like I've been on foot for more than 10 years trying to chase this guy, Marv. And it's just like, what gives? What gives? Like, where do we go from here, you know? You know, where, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, like, really, like, what gives, you know? Like, where are we gonna go with this? I'm trying to figure something out, or, you know, hopefully the police detectives won't come by anytime soon. But things will start to pick up and heighten soon enough. So, we'll start what I like to call a game of matchmaking. We'll take each criminal, we'll match them with a description, what description I put down, and go from there. Oh, you're wondering about the scar, right? Yeah, the scar came from a pack of wolves a couple of years ago, but it's not real wolves, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more like, criminal activity and criminal intelligence intervening with my own intuitives. So, yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah, we really just got to be on our toes. But yeah, I've been drinking some of it, if you can't tell already. So yeah, maybe I'm kind of in and out, not here nor there. But yeah, it's, some things can seem quite indifferent sometimes, especially from the times I've been here and the stuff I've seen, the horror, children, families dead, all the villains and everything, which I would count Marv somewhere. He's in between of a hero and a villain. He's not here nor there. He could turn up on somebody one day, but he could be your best friend the other day. It's all about, I guess it's about the move, but really I'm just trying to catch him, pay back what needs to be paid back, what he has done to my own family, and go from there. Yeah, really just go from there and just see where it takes us, see what we're drawing from, and just go from there. I'm really trying to be more introspective about how I approach this guy, but it would be great if I could actually have someone like you on my side, someone like you. So I'm really trying to be more divergent. I say if I had someone like you beside me, it'd be great. You can spend time drawing out more of the description of each criminal we need to go after, and especially like, I don't spend time like, pitching out dog food or whatever. Like, that's not the plan. I'm just trying to figure out like a new way I can approach this guy, where it's just like a new, not really a set of rules, but like a new approach in catching this guy, because maybe like he's a hero to others, but to me this guy's a damn criminal, and a damn good one too. And I'm trying to get a hold of this person before it's too late, before maybe he was to hurt someone and not purposely. He's done it by accident. He's really done it by accident. So if we could really go in to get this guy. In fact, hold on, let me get some over here. Cowboy, what are you doing? Cowboy. Yes, Yes, so much. Found a walking stick, cowboy, walking stick. Yeah, I just call these long ladders or walking sticks. That's what I call them. Yeah, but as far as Marv goes, I know he's around here somewhere. I'm really trying to dive deep into this case of what's going to happen. And I feel like I had something. I feel like I have something going. That could really, take the key in what we're trying to do here, cowboy, yeah. I think you know. Oh, me, I'm just doing this. I kind of tend to burn things when I'm kind of thinking out loud. I like to, I guess maybe you'll describe me as more of an arsonist, but I like to burn things, you know what I'm saying, cowboy? So, anyway, what are we trying to get into, huh? Are we trying to, catch some criminals, or what are we trying to do exactly here, cowboy? Because obviously we got to get somewhere. You know, we got to make some motion. We got to save some time, and I'm just trying to figure some things out. Like, what are we trying to do here, cowboy? Exactly. You know, get the scoops and stuff. Like, I feel kind of lost. I'm trying to really get more visual. Like, how do we take the steps, and how are we gonna do this exactly? You know, cowboy. Yeah, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Oh yeah. Excuse me, one drink. You want some? You want some? No? Okay. Oh yes. Really takes the stinker off some things, you know, cowboy. So, I'm not always in my right mind at times, cowboy. Not always in the right of mind, but you gotta hear me out. You gotta take this into consideration of the struggles I've had, the realization I had to come to when Mara took out my own family and tried to say I had been drinking or I was off my rocker one night and I was just losing it. Like, it wasn't really there in my own mind, cowboy. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, you know, like, I'm getting the introspects of who really is the villain and really is the hero, and maybe some people that are kind of like switches. They kind of run in between the middle line of they could be villain one day and then hero the next, and then just try to play it out like the other villain, like this mom guys. I don't play by anybody else's rule book, cowboy. I just play by my own, you know what I mean? Yeah, just by my own. So, see, nobody really is fighting alone, but at the same time, we kind of are. If you know, cowboy, if you know that people tend to be drifters sometimes. I guess I could consider myself more like a drifter, but I'm also a detective. I do detective work. I hope you do detective work, which I'm sure you do. You seem like a wise fellow, right? You seem like more like a wise fellow, yeah. So, you know, you taking the leap, taking the risk in life, you know? That's what it's about, taking the leap and taking the risk. So we must go at times and do things maybe we don't always want to do. But, you know, I think good outcomes are ahead of us, cowboy. I think that good outcomes are ahead of us. We just have to be able to take that leap of faith. No matter how dark the city gets, no matter how dark it seems all around us, cowboy, we'll make something of this, I promise you. It's just about, you know, taking where we want to go and just go. You know, taking off the sheets, cowboy, and just going. You know, so, I don't know, you kind of see it like that, you know, see it full the way through, like, top-notch type of guy you are, like, I don't know you, I've never was the first time I met you, cowboy. So, I mean, like, what kind of guy are you, really? You know, like, and as far as acumen, it's like, damn Marv. You know, some days I trust him, some days I don't. It's kind of it's more like the, I don't know, my own introspect, you know, like, what do I want to do as far as where do I want to go in this life? Where do I want to go as far as my detective work goes? Because it kind of draws me in, draws me out later on. Like, draws me in some days, draws me out some days, cowboy. And so I'm just kind of at a loss some days, cowboy. But we need to start, you know, take a journal, start writing some stuff down about these people, cowboy. As far as some of the females Marv hangs around, as far as he goes to these different clubs, he's not close, strip clubs and stuff. Angeline, Abella, a couple other ones. We could really take some things into consideration, what we can do about some things here, and just go from there, You know what I mean, cowboy? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I gotcha. No, I'm just, I'm kind of at a loss. I'm kind of at a loss, but maybe it's just one of those days where I'm kind of like spiraling in and out, spiraling to, where I'm doing this. I feel like I'm doing this with my head all the time, cowboy. I just don't know left to right. Where exactly am I going with this? And it's just like, geez, I don't even put this like freeze. Do I freeze? Do I go? Where exactly do I need to do? But you know what? I feel like others can be a part of my own journey. It's not even just my own journey, it's my destiny, cowboy. It's my destiny. And so, how do we want to feel on this, and where do we want to go with this, cowboy? Name your game, name your price, or whatever it may be. We'll take it. We'll take it all the way, cowboy. I don't care. I'm gonna get another sip. Sure you don't want any? Sure, no. Really takes the cake off, cowboy. Really takes the cake off. I can't muzzle certain things together, cowboy. It's just a lot of introspective things I do for people, cowboy. It's a lot of headache. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of just mismatches. It's like people are giving me these big puzzle pieces, and I'm trying to have to put the damn things together, cowboy. I'm trying to put the damn things together. And it's just like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, what do I do in this scenario, cowboy? Where I'm having to figure out, no, I'm only about other people's lives as well. You see what I see? Did you see something? No? You didn't see anything? Maybe I'm losing. Cowboy, that's the thing, It's just like, where do we go from here? But I think there's always a good place, a good learning point to go. There's always that place where we can go and do things in. And I think we can do things good. Either good or bad things. It's like, hey, maybe Marv's not always in the wrong. Maybe I could be a villain some days, and I can also be the good guy, Taking wherever we want to go, It's about our choices in life. I don't know, and it's just, as far as my woman goes, or my women, I have plenty of options out there. Marv's not the only one that has plenty of options. I have plenty of options. I'm sure you have plenty of options as well, cowboy, Cheers. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, cowboy. And it's just like, what is this? Like, what's it all about? It's just like a never-ending journey of like the good guy hunting on the bad guy, and then the bad guy's the good guy one day hunting on the bad guy. It's like it's never-ending. It's like a never-ending rat run. When these scenarios and cases, it's like, yeah, we hunt, we get, do the detective work and everything else, cowboy. But it's just like, where are we really going here, huh? Like, where are we really going with all this? It's just like, I don't understand. Cowboy, I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand a lot about this. Like, what's the deal with all this and everything? It's just like, where do we go? Like, what are we really doing here, cowboy? It's just like, where are we going? Like, what's the end goal, I should say, with all this? And it's just like, I don't know. I think we should take our time and go around the city and ask individuals about where this Marv guy is, like what exactly is going on. Different individuals around town. Maybe even out a little bit outside the city too, and then come back, get some more guys for this Marv guy for this case, because I think it will we expand our portfolio and how we operate, and then operate like other people, like not like other people, operate in our own sex, our own form of fashion, cowboy. Before, everything comes and gets us, leaves us dead, leaves us for dead, I should say, cowboy. Leaves us for dead. And I think some things can really take us down if we're not prepared, cowboy. If we're not prepared. So I think, now is an excellent time to do that, cowboy. So, excellent time, cowboy. And really just head down the way, cowboy. Really just head down the way. And I think we'll know what to do, cowboy. I think we'll really know what to do in this scenario case, cowboy. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, you feel you feel exactly what I'm saying, huh? Yeah. Okay. So, it's like, do we take left? Do we take right? Well, it's all about our decision making, cowboy, about where we want to go with this. And how we want to do it is the question. There's other villains out there. There's Mario. There's Titanium. There's other ones out there, cowboy. I mean, what do you want to do, cowboy? I can't do much. Who's the mutant guy? I can't remember. He's like yellow. Yeah. Oh, cowboys, just like they don't seem like they're the same anymore. It's not like the same like it used to be back in the old days. It's just like the villains, the heroes, they just don't make them the same anymore, cowboy. If you want to be an adventure out with me, then we should become partners. Yeah, thank you. Carry on. What do you say, cowboy? Let's be partners. And we can really untangle some stuff. I do believe this, cowboy. Take your time. Really take your time. Unsettle down. Unwind down, cowboy. Unwind. Relax a little bit, Go get you a little smoochy with one of your girls downtown or something like that, cowboy. And, draw out some, go around town and ask some people about Marv and the Yellow Man as well. And see what it's all about, see what kind of information people actually know that they have seen and studied on and stuff like that. And really just draw contradictions and draw a pace of these individuals. Well, Marv and the Yellow Man as well, the mutated. He looks like he's been mutated and everything like that. But really just, take your time with it. Take your time and, get a good visual of all this stuff. And you can really do some damage with your work. I believe this. I believe so. Yes, cowboy, yes. Go forward. Go with this case all the way, and we can really do this. I'll need entire portfolios of all this. I'll need the faces. We'll need the faces. Obviously, yeah, we'll need some information. We'll need deep information. Who were these people with this night, this time? Maybe even like some people they knew, or family members, friends. That good old-fashioned, real good detective work. Maybe if they had some computers, we'll have to go. If we can find any old computers, old information about the libraries, schools, family, friends, maybe some hard flash or some flash drives for computers, do some heavy computer work, and do that as well, cowboy. I don't need to give you the cold shoulder or anything, cowboy, but I feel like you got your experience, but I feel like you can learn a little bit from me, but I can also learn a little bit from you too, cowboy. We can learn a little bit from each other, cowboy. We can learn a little bit from each other. Oh, drink. Yeah, this is what you also need. You don't want it? Okay. Cowboy, it just really takes the cake off, And so, ask yourself, what do I want to be in the next 5-10 years? Like, especially as like a family. This is not a company. This is a family you're with, cowboy. We hunt down and we go after the worst of the worst here. So I hope you're ready for this, cowboy. I'm saying the city is no joke out here, cowboy. I mean, it's it. I don't know if you worked in Philly, New York, wherever you were at, but this is a totally different ball game out here, cowboy. You don't know who or what you're gonna. Notice I said who or what you're gonna run into because it's cowboy is serious here. And so, you play your cards right. You know exactly where you're gonna go. You'll have some real good information out here to work with, cowboy. To really to go out here, cowboy, and just know what you're working with, and you'll know where to go from there. You know exactly where to go from there, cowboy. Trust me. And it's almost like I like to use terminology like leeching on to the people you're familiar with that you can handle the case, because there's some cases out here harder than others, especially this Mark guy. I've been trying to catch this guy for more than 10 years now, and he seems like he's almost invisible to the world. Okay, and I'm not playing, cowboy. Like, he seems like he's out and about, he's invisible to this whole entire society, and it's like I have to find a matchmaker to him. I have to find maybe a woman or someone, or maybe I can use some kind of bait or something to be a good matchmaker for him, so he would go after this person. But they're linked in cahoots up with me, cowboy. Maybe I can use you to go after a girl. You can be the bait. I'm not saying you're gonna be you're gonna be the fall guy. I ain't saying that. I'm saying you can go after a girl, you can be the bait for some girl that Mar would be most interested in. See if she's with him. And then you can be the bait, say like, let's all three get together or something like that. As a date or some true date, I don't know. And then that's how we'll catch this guy. That's how we'll catch him. I'm trying to figure out new ways of how to go after my peeps, cowboy. Yeah, I would really like you not just realize. I don't want to use the words comply or anything, but like really just, really set us up for good timing, get things right, so we are successful, and so this case will be successful. And I believe it wholeheartedly, cowboy. But you have to believe it. You have to be on board with me and be on board with the whole entire. It's really being about more on the whole entire case. That we gotta really do this. Chief, my officer commander chief back in the day said that some cases, are gonna seem invisible. As a matter of fact, those are the cases you want the most, because they're most rewarding, most real. Know that you are not only adoptable, but you are adaptable, cowboy, in the whole scenario. And so, what part are we really playing in this, and who's really playing their part in this? Because if they're invisible, we need to get invisible, cowboy. We need to be on board. We also need to recuperate and go for it. Now, like I said, I'm not going to use words comply. It seems more of a stringent word. It seems more of an out there type word, but really just become invisible to our own selves. Within the city, really is no different than a jungle, cowboy. It's just another jungle. It may not be nature, but it's a jungle. It's a brick jungle, I'll call that. So, know how to operate, know where you can go. If they're invisible, you gotta become visible sometimes, cowboy. If they're open, you become open, cowboy. It's all about matter of the game, like where we at. So let's cowboy. And you know what? When it's time to light, cowboy, it's time to light, and it's time to light and get out of there. Sometimes, if you gotta get out, you gotta light it up, light that place up. You gotta get out of there, cowboy. Because it's not, at the end of the day, it's not about the alcohol, cowboy. It's not about winners or losers. It's about doing due diligence for society and this world, cowboy. Know yourself more. And I feel like you're a top-notch guy. You do know yourself. You can judge right from wrong. You can do new things. But you know what? And you can read between who the right guy, read between egos, who's telling the truth, who's not telling the truth. What they feel me, cowboy? Yeah. Oh yeah, you do. I know you do, cowboy. And so we must get with the program, right? Yeah, get with the program. Get with the program. before things become our downfall, cowboy, and it will if we're not careful. So we have to know ourselves better than anybody else, cowboy, right? Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. So, just get with the program, and we'll be okay, okay? Okay. Have to know ourselves, cowboy. Do our due diligences, cowboy. Do the due diligences. We need to do our due diligence. That we have to serve, protect these good people in this city, cowboy. Okay? These good people, and we will be okay. We'll be okay. I think it's supposed to rain. Yes, we can make the difference here, cowboy. We just have to trust in fate, and we can really go and be in some good places, cowboy. I'm telling this, and I know this for a fact, that we really can do this. At a time when and where, cowboy, a time when and where we can really get to this. Go with this, let it flow with us, and we won't be able to just go, cowboy, just to go. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? And we can do this and just know who we are, cowboy, know who you are, know what you want in this life, know what you want about being on board with the city, your family city. Just everything. This should be your livelihood, and know who you're going after in this field, in this game, cowboy. Know how to go about it, and just do it, cowboy. Just do everything that's within you, still inside each man, cowboy. Get past your ego, get past your pride. It's not about none of that. None of that matters anymore, cowboy. It's about being honest with yourself, being honest with your team, your family, cowboy. It's all about your family. Where you want to go about it, and to do justice for not only yourself, but for all who is in this thing, cowboy. We got to get back to the station soon. We got to figure out Johnny is my other detective. We got to figure out where, we have some spots on Marv, like some other casinos or some other nightclub he was at a couple nights ago that we got to get to, and we can solve. There's some hit people probably that he's running, because this guy's nasty. I promise you, he can be nasty. He hangs around with some nasty people. Nasty people, obviously, yes, they're gonna hang around with other nasty people, cowboy. And retrograde, cowboy, can really tell us where we need to go, what we need to do, cowboy, in this, that. What needs to be given to us, where we need to go, what we need to do, the places we need to be at, cowboy. So it's just like, where do we want to go? We gotta get some spots at that club, Vinny's or the DeHulo Club. I believe the name DeHulo's. DeHulo's, yeah, they have some of the worst sometimes there. I'm just saying, you gotta stay packed, cowboy. I'm telling you right now. That Dolores is part of one of the women that run the place, and sometimes they ain't playing no games up in there, cowboy. It's serious. I can tell you the sections it breaks up to, but you get all the slum and the scum of the city who sits in the back. Mobster guys, I call them a couple crypt keepers, mobsters, killers, stone cold killers, cowboy. Mobsters, punks, gang members, all this stuff, cowboy. So, I'm telling you right now, you just gotta be ready. And, you just gotta know how to play the game, play your cards right, cowboy, and you'll be good and set to go. Okay? Baby? Okay. I trust you, and I believe in you. I believe you can also be a killer, cowboy. You have killer in you. I can see it. I can see past your ego and pride, cowboy. You have killer in you, and you can do this. Okay? It's just about taking time with your whereabouts. Right? With your whereabouts, cowboy. Everything will be fine. You with me? You with me now? Everything's gonna be okay, cowboy. I've been doing this job for a while. I can tell you, everything always works out. If you know it's gonna work out and believe in the case that you're working with, you know you're accomplishing it. You're going to accomplish this case, cowboy. Everything's going to work. All the cards are gonna play in your favor. You must wield these cards properly, cowboy. I promise you, and they will work in your favor, cowboy. I promise you. Okay. So, you with me, cowboy? I think we have a case in our hands that we can solve, cowboy. That we can solve. We have to, we gotta get back, cowboy, to the place that needs us the most, cowboy. That needs us the most. So, wherever that is, in this case, and the cases like it, any other foundations that we can build upon, because I feel like this is your number one thing, but I feel like this is the foundation you're going to build on to continue your service. Everything that is within you in this quarter, everything that's within you, this is what you're going to be working with. This is going to be basically your foundation, cowboy, about everything that's going to inspire others to go forward, just like how you did, how you are tonight, cowboy. This is your foundation as your house, cowboy. And this is gonna be, tonight's gonna also, it's not gonna just show me, it's gonna show you what you're made of. Because really, honestly, this ain't proving. Anybody who comes on board it shouldn't be about proving anything to their detectives, it's about proving it to yourself, what you're made of, cowboy. What kind of scum, whoever we go after, we pick up or whatever else. It's not even really about that. It's about, fulfilling destiny. And what is destiny here, cowboy? Well, I'll tell you, it's about livelihood to who you are. It's a livelihood to who you really are, cowboy. And it's really gonna show you what you're made of. But you have to believe it, cowboy. You gotta believe in yourself. I believe in you. I believe you can do it, cowboy. You just have to. You have to go. Go and go. Go and go, cowboy. Go. Go. Wield your own ammunition, cowboy. Wield it, because ain't nobody gonna wield it out for you. Be that guy you wanna be. Be who you wanna be made of. Be retrograde, cowboy. Be retrograde. Be who you were born to be. You know you were born to be, cowboy. Because at the end of the day, you have to ask what we do it for. Who we do it for, cowboy. We do it. We do it. We do it. We do it. For destiny, cowboy. Destiny. And that's what it's really all about, cowboy. It's our destinies. What is our destinies, cowboy? Well, where we want to go. Who we want to be. And some people don't know they could be right-handed one day, left-handed one day, Good, bad, doesn't matter. Whatever that may be, Just be it, cowboy. Just let it be it. Okay? And just go from there. Pick it up, just go. You'll be able to find your feet where you fit in at, where you don't, where you, step into places maybe you don't step in. Well, I'd figure out the same thing, so can you. So, cowboy, let's take this by the balls, take this by the nuts, take this by the vagina, take this, cowboy, would take it, buy everything, and use it to our full advantage, cowboy. Use it. Everything, use it. So, I want to say this, cowboy. Cowboy. Are you with me?